Hello there, very good morning. You're watching Proactive London and news this morning from Ethernity Networks, landing the biggest single order since listing in 2017. David Levy is joining us now, the Chief Executive Officer from the firm today, because we're going to go through all of the details of the deal together. So announced earlier today, as I say, this $3 million contract with a Chinese original equipment manufacturer, an OEM. And maybe just elaborate, first of all, more on the deal, if you would, please, David.
Thank you, Katie. Yes, it's exciting times for us. We signed the largest contract of $3 million for delivery of our FPGA SoC, embedding optical point-to-multipoint technology that is running over a tree architecture with source and many leaves connected by passive optical network, and this is called passive optical network, or PON. This offering actually centered on our vision to provide complete connectivity and offload solution from the cell tower to the 5G core.
Excellent. And you've had an article, I understand, that you wrote that was published on Lightwave magazine, the case of using PON for 5G front haul. Can you maybe share some more details on that one, David?
Listen, I don't want to get into too much technical details here, but essentially, if you want to connect 5G user, you need to locate antenna closer to the customer. And we have two solutions. One is our newly patented wireless bonding technology. And the other one is the PON technology, which we now is part of this largest contract. And with the PON technology, you can simply utilize existing fiber to the home network and connect the antenna closer to the home.
And you also announced a new contract with a wireless OEM just last week, I understand. Tell us maybe more on that particular deal as well, David, if you could.
So last week, we signed a contract of $400,000 US with global European OEM for an FPGA SoC that will be embedded into their wireless backhaul offering. The key for this deal and the previous deal we signed 2 months earlier for $1 million with another wireless backhaul OEM is our newly patented wireless bonding technology that is gaining huge traction from manufacturers and vendors and can be a game changer for us.
Good stuff. And I noticed as well in one of your recent announcements that you were exhibiting at a Las Vegas event, which sounds rather glamorous. Is this a new market then for Ethernity, and how did the event go?
So in this event is actually an event which is totally focused on wireless internet service providers. And these guys simply needs our wireless bonding solution based on the newly patented offering. We have met there many wireless internet service providers, vendors, and distributors, and they are all excited with what we are proposing there because it simply solves a huge problem for them in delivering the services, the wireless connectivity to the customers. So this market for us is an excellent market. We have an existing product for the market. We just announced a month ago for a successful trial on this product. So it's all coming together now.
It's all coming together. I like that. So in regards to sort of what's on the horizon for the company, what else can investors, what can they look forward to from the company in the future?
Katie, obviously I cannot reveal new deals in the pipe. But what I suggest is let's look together on what we did in the last year. So a year ago, Q4 2020, we signed a contract for $1.5 million for cell site router solution with an Indian OEM. Then we introduced our DU plus router solution which at the end result with traction from largest tier 1 server vendors for testing. And we have another ongoing discussion with other vendors in this market, offering some unique solution to the market, all published on our blog related to our DU Plus router. Then we announced a $2 million order from our well-established fixed wireless vendor, published our grant of the patent for the wireless bonding, signed the $1 million contract with the wireless vendor company, then this $400,000, now the $3 million. And on top of that, the successful $6 million fundraise we completed 3 weeks ago. So listen, we are a long distance runner and we are in the finish post. It's all now coming together, and the 5G market for us is a big, big opportunity for us. We are seeing huge demand for our DU, NIC, our UPF, our wireless bonding, and now the PON. So at the end, it's exciting to be part of Ethernity Network.
David, thank you for your time this morning and joining us from Ethernity Networks here on Proactive London today.
Thank you, Katie.